Arizona Department of Health Services Director Dr. Kara Christ also announced that the state will be providing more data about these COVID-19 cases that come in beginning this Sunday around noon. They will now report race and ethnicity of confirmed cases, as well as a breakdown of cases by zip code. They'll also include the number of hospital beds and ICU beds available, as well as the number of beds in use for COVID-19 treatment. Again, all of this new information will be reported to us Sunday around noon, and we will bring that to you. Well, earlier this week, we told you about how the first COVID-19 patient in Pima County was being released from the hospital. His name is Glenn Reed, and our News 4 Tucson's Daniel McFarland spoke with him and his wife about this whole experience. It is a story you'll only see on 4.
About a month ago, Beverly Reed's husband of 38 years, Glenn, began feeling ill from flu-like symptoms, and it was only getting worse. So I asked her when she knew that something wasn't right.
As time went, he was getting worse, and I took him to urgent care on a Sunday. It was like the 8th, I think. And they ruled out flu and all that. And I'm like, and they didn't have corona tests. And I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Beverly, a nurse herself, had learned what to watch out for in this pandemic.
This is corona. I just had it in the back of my head, and I was so scared because I didn't know what to think, and I'm trying to be calm.
After they learned that Glenn was positive with coronavirus, Beverly had to self-isolate in her home. After one negative test, she did come back positive for the virus herself.
Because that's what my doctor wanted, to make sure that my breathing issues was just anxiety and stress, and hopefully the virus going away. And so I didn't have what he had.
After almost a month in the hospital, Glenn was finally allowed to go home.
It was great. It was the greatest feeling in the world. After being in there, I know I was in an induced coma for a couple of weeks, but still, I lost, like she said, a month of my life.
Glenn told me that one of the worst parts of the virus is having trouble breathing.
I've never had asthma, but I guess you would kind of equate it to having an asthma attack. Yeah. It just got harder to breathe.
Easter Sunday, Glenn and Beverly are excited to spend time together in their home and video chat with their kids and grandkids. I asked Glenn if he had a message for those who are worried about this virus.
Continue to follow the guidelines they're giving. And, love your family, love your friends, love each other. There are some positives that are going to come out of this.
Positives like